This is Pokemon Mega Evolution Chaos Rising by the single box. We got Pick Your Type number 1. This is going to be the first time we're seeing this all together. The only Chaos Rising I have seen was the Korean version of Ninja Spinner. I was lucky enough while I was out in Korea to find myself at the pre-release for Ninja Spinner, so I was able to open a box. I have another box I plan on opening here at some point for content. This is Pick Your Type, PYT 1 through 6. Which one's giving us the funny look? And we're just gonna go right there. This is the one I was looking at when we first opened it, so we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We got Ninja Spinner when in Hawaii, the Japanese box. How much did that run? I'm curious. I know this is a very hyped set. Super hyped. I mean, it's friggin' Greninja. I've told you guys several times. Greninja's like, it's a Pokemon I keep forgetting how much I like. I keep forgetting how much I love Greninja. 120, not bad, not bad. Goodbye Chaos Rising cardboard box. I got the Floette there. I did finish ZA, so I have a little bit more emotional attachment to this version of Floette than I did before leaving. Good luck everybody again. It's release week, so everything shifts. Love the Fennekin there. Fennekin, funny enough, as much as I'm talking up Greninja, Fennekin was my starter in Pokemon X. We got Esper, Litleo, and Goodra. Wild Pony. Yeah, see, I got the Pokemon in Korea, I'm not kidding you. It was 25 bucks for a booster box. Yeah, great time to open because it's a lot of packs. Deoxys, there's Cobalion. Cobalion for a Steel type hit, our first double rare hit of the day, of the evening. Steel is not combo spot. Ryan Ono with the double rare. Can't find the chinchilla emoji. Wait, who's supposed to be a chinchilla? Which Pokemon's a chinchilla? Now you got me curious. What is this one? Adversity Policy? We got policies in Pokemon TCG now? Claydol, Weedle, and Delphox. I do love Delphox. As much as I talk about how much I like Greninja, I do love Delphox. Like the idea of like a big fox that's a wizard. And then you have a... It's just a good gen. It is just a good gen of starters. I'm biased because XY is one of my favorites. Grimmy, Garbodor, and Bubbly. What does this one do? I might build Greninja. Like, I'm very serious. I might build out Greninja. As long as it's attached to Pokemon provides a water energy, the water Pokemon this is attached to recovers from all special conditions. Ah, this is super mid. That one's actually super mid for a special energy. Oh! I mean, you're just right. That's just me being stupid there, fam. That's just me being stupid. There we got the... I don't know if it's supposed to be Ange or Angie. It's probably Ange. Ange Floette. Magnetic. See, I beat the game. I know what that Ange Floette is now. I know what that means. I know what it is. It makes sense to me. I still want to play a little bit more of ZA. Get a little bit into the Infinite League for the... Oh, we got our first illustration rare. It's an electric type, and it is Ampharos. Ampharos is cute. Ampharos is cute. There's a lot of times Ampharos is in my like opening team when I start a game. Ampharos is cute. Cause like as soon as I see Flaffy, I'm like, I'm not gonna not catch the Flaffy. Electric type, that's going out to Ryan Ono with that combo spot. And then there's what the normal Ampharos looks like with the Synchro Pulse on it. I mean, the Greninja EX looks really solid. I had a feeling I was gonna like it because in the past, Greninja has been like a bench sniper. That's just how they've always made Greninja. So seeing that they were doing it again on this one, it does have it's pulling my interest. You know what I mean? I already have the Lucario deck that I definitely have not played enough with, but I think I'll build out both, see which one I like the feeling of more. Lock down on one of the two. Summoning Jutsu. I mean, I do like that the Lucario deck only has a staged 1 evolution. Mega Pyroar! Man, there's this one section in Pokemon ZA where there's a an alpha Pyroar, where if you piss it off, all the other little Pyroars go with you, and man, like no matter how high you are, those things will mess you up. Fire, that's going out to Dominator Booze with the double rare. There's Froakie. Love the artwork in this set for the Froakie. It is very cute. Even the illustration rare too. I actually did pull the Froakie illustration rare in the Korean box I got, and I really love the artwork on that card. Pump the Bow, Tauros, and Ampharos once again. This one really is it's a small set, man. 86 cards in the main set. It is quite tiny. Then we got Metagross, we got Quilladin, and that's that bubbly. That's that bubbly. What happened to the whole... I feel like the sparkling water craze has completely, like, died out. Like LaCroix, Bubblies. There's another brand that everyone was drinking. I don't remember the name of right now. Sliggoo, Meowstic, and... Oh, there's Emma! There's Emma. She's one of the... I mean, there's a handful of characters that were pulled from XY into ZA, just as time passed. She's a fun character. Detective. Everyone just does hard seltzers. Yeah, they added the word hard to everything. And now everyone's the new one that everyone's liking is Cutwater. Little right side heavy. Looks like the card's a little scared of the right side there. Nonetheless, our first ultra rare. It's a trainer going to Main Street. Your opponent reveals their hand and you draw a card for each Pokemon you find there. Interesting. That is actually a super interesting card. Even if you draw like 3 or 4. I mean, if you're going against the decks that are just going to have their hand full the whole time, you get some value out of that for sure. Trubbish, little garbage Pokemon, Patrat, and Beedrill. I had the hardest time finding a Beedrill in ZA. Pretty sure it was like a really simple thing to do, but I just, I had to go to Google. That's one that I had to take myself to Google. Grass, Dominator. Let's go on to Dominator. Kakuna. I got a friend, her favorite Pokemon's Kakuna. We got Chespin, Crobat, and Delphox. It's a wizard, right? Delphox is a wizard. I mean, it looks like Delphox's fur literally looks like a robe. Has to be. Apparently, you're not supposed to say Ferroseed. You're supposed to say Ferroseed. Like, wazah, dude. Ferroseed. I'm like conditioning myself slowly to saying it like that, but I get dirty looks every time I do say it like that. Like, it's technically correct. Like, it's been confirmed it's supposed to be Ferroseed. Just Ferroseed, I think, rolls off the tongue a lot nicer. Sliggoo, goofy little Pokemon. I believe Sliggoo, if I remember right, it's a poison dragon Pokemon. Flaffy. Oh, it's Flaffy. I'm dyslexic and I moved the A to the left of the L right there. Flaffy. Prism Tower and Magnetic Energy. Okay, what do you do? What's the Steel type special energy do? As long as the attachment Pokemon provides Steel energy, this Steel type Pokemon attached has no retreat. See, this is good. This is really good. That's like, if you're running a Steel type deck, you've got 4 copies of that card in your deck. That bubbly, what's it doing? That bubbly energy ain't doing anything for anybody. I'm a little disappointed there. I'd hit the disappointed button on the stream deck if I had it near me. Keldeo, we got number... Oh, there's an illustration rare. Tauros. That is a colorless / normal for Booze. I believe this is the American exclusive Pokemon in Pokemon Go. At least at one point it was. Tauros. Illustration rare. I actually don't remember what the region exclusive is in Japan and Korea. I should probably look into that, and if I actually caught a bunch. Every time I travel, I play a lot of Pokemon Go. And I only play Pokemon Go when I travel. It's like, it's just always that. I don't know why. It's just, I think when I'm traveling, I remember that I have Pokemon Go. Mareep and Mega Gallade. Another one I'm super curious about, especially since I'm currently building a fighting type deck. Gale Slash. It has no damage counters and it does 150 more, so 200 for 1. Oh, that's... I could see people building out a hyper aggro version of this deck. 1 energy, that means like turn 1, you could actually do some crazy stuff if you're able... Well, turn 2, you could do some crazy stuff. That's a fighting hit right there. Going out to Main Street. It's an awesome Tauros. Yeah, the artwork on that's like actually stunning. It's that's one like if somebody made like a poster of that, I think a lot of people would be copping up that poster, man. It's sick. Great Hall Net. Wait, what does this do? It's with water. Shuffle 3, discard pile. Oh! I am very interested in a Greninja deck. I will say that. After reading that net right there, I'm actually very, very intrigued and interested in building out a Greninja deck. I actually have a decent amount of Chaos Rising personal packs. I have, I think, 2 booster boxes and 2 ETBs. And I'm pretty sure off of that I should be able to get the stuff I need to build out the Greninja deck, because I am very, very curious about it. Nitro. By the fire, put... Wait, what? If this card is described by effect, attack, use it, put it in your hand. Ah, interesting. And, oh! Mega Dragalge. Dragalge. The ultra rare Mega, or the Mega Ultra Rares? Can I say that? Is that technically right? The Ultra Rares of the Mega Pokemon, maybe I'll say that. They look really stunning in this set. I have the Floette in the Ultra Rare, and it was, I mean, it's just sick. They look really good in this set with them. They killed it. This is a dragon going out to Main Street. This is when somebody says, dragon what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got the Pyroar on the front right here. See, what's killing me right now in ZA is, apparently I'm supposed to do the ZA, like, infinite runs a bunch. And then after I hit a certain rank, I then get the Greninja, where I can Mega Evolve Greninja. Because right now on my team I have Greninja and I have Delphox, but I can't Mega Evolve either of them. I actually think I can only Mega Evolve like 3, so half of my team can Mega Evolve, which has actually been biting me in the ass a little bit when playing ZA. It's a miracle I was able to beat the game. I think I just kind of over-leveled a little bit to make sure I was higher level to make up for me not being able to Mega Evolve a bunch. I mean, you can use the plus moves, so you can get away with it, but it's so much easier when you have those Mega Evolves, or the Mega Evolutions. Bergmite, and there's a Gourgeist. Poltergeist? Yeah, okay, I was like, is it Geist or Geist? I had to remember the pun. It's off of Poltergeist, so Gourgeist. See a little Pokemon popping out of the pumpkin. That's a Psychic type hit right there for Ryan Ono on the double. There's Phantump. There's a YouTuber, his name's Danny Phantump. And it took me a minute to realize he was doing a pun on a pun. What's the Pokemon there? Trevenant. See, I always want to say Trevenant, but if they had 2 E's, I would say Trevenant. But it's only got the 1 E. So it makes me want to say Trevenant. Might be wrong, I don't know. Beldum. We got Minccino. And there's Mega Dragalge. Dragalge. It's a fun name to say for a Pokemon. Dragalge. Dragon type for Main Street on the double rare. I want to see some SIRs tonight. I want to see a bunch. Let's load up the back over there with a bunch of SIRs tonight. Ampharos, Ablug, and there's a Nitro Energy. Okay. If this card is described by effect of an attack used by the fire Pokemon's card attached to, put this card in your hand after the damage and effects. Doesn't Charizard XEX discard fire from your hand after you attack? Am I remembering that right? I still feel like fire has so much support for it to not be doing like super well. There we got Vulpix. There's Sliggoo! See, I just like Sliggoo because it's such a goofy looking Pokemon, man. Well, look how goofy. Look how goofy. And even right before it, the Goomy. It's a cute little line. They're like little slugs. Goofy looking slugs. Dragon going out to Main Street with the illustration rare. Ampharos. Got the electric type energy right there. And I have some, I told you guys last time I was in here on Wednesday that I had some new set deck that I picked up while I was out. And once again, I forgot to bring that little bag. And it had everything in it. There's a Froakie, and there's Philip. There's Philip. Despite his appearance, he's pretty nice. Despite his appearance, he is pretty nice. That is a ultra rare trainer right there from Main Street. Attach up to 2 steel energy cards from your discard pile to 1. Oh, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Anything that allows you to attach more energy than your usual allowed 1 per turn is pretty dang solid. You know what I'm saying? This guy gives you a little bit of juice. There's Donphan, number 5. I don't gotta say numbers. Magnetic energy and. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really weak compared to a lot of the other special energies. I don't think there's like special conditions, so Confused and Poison. I don't think we see enough burned right now because there's not enough fire decks out. I mean, maybe if we see some more fire. Oh shoot! Oh, there we go. Fam's now looking again for the chinchilla emoji. Look at that Chinchino. This is one I was really hoping to see in person. Because I saw the artwork and I loved it, and I wanted to see it with the textured foil and everything, and it is great. This is such a cute card. What the hell? If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks with a coin, if heads prevent that damage. Oh, Lord. So every attack's a 50-50. I could actually see that having a decent, like something building around that, where you have that up there. 1 retreat cost? Oh, it's not bad. 4 damage for each damage. Oh, no, okay. This one can cook. Chinchino EX can cook. It's also not a mega, so it's a 2 prizer instead of a 3. Chinchino can cook. Where'd I put all my stands? Let me grab them. I have a Chinchino in my little village in Pokemon Pokopia. Now we got the Delphox. Very cute. Chinchino. Very, very cute. There we have Donphan. Mannequin. Special red card. And Crobat. Special red card's got too much text on the card. There's too much text on it. I don't even remember what it does. I remember reading what it did. But it's got too much text on the card for me to want to refresh my memory right now. There we got Carnivine, Delphox, and Chinchino once again. I want to see some decks building Chinchino. I'm really curious. That smooth coat. And honestly, 240 for a EX with this effect. Like if I had 190, I'd feel a little different, but 240 with that smooth coat, that's kind of, there's something there, man. There's something there. I imagine pre-release, if you're going to pre-releases and you want to get somebody that had that, that's a, oh god, wait, I'm just thinking about that. That's a nightmare. I think you just win. I think you just win if you're able to get that guy out. Roxy's performance. I like the Roxy SIR a lot. I think that's what I'm going to chase out of this set for personal collection. Just Roxy's got the, you know, the punk aesthetic, got the pink and blue. There's a lot there that's running from me. Dude, the Xerneas is such a pretty card. I did pull the Xerneas in my Korean booster box, and I was like, man, it's a very pretty card. We gotta see it for Rono. Then we got Golisopod, Weedle, and Chestnut. Good old Chestnut. I feel like of the 3, Chestnut's got the least, like, going for it. No disrespect for the Chestnut lovers, but I think between Delphox and especially Greninja, like, come on, man. Emolga, Litleo, and there's Mega Pyroar. Does Mega Pyroar burn? Do you have any burn effects on this one? No, no burn. No burn. That is a Fire Double Rare going out to Dominator. Blue pack, second from the end. Second from the end. We got Chestnut, Az's Tranquility, and Goodra. Well, let's ignore that I said it was the blue pack, because we got some LPM here for us. Last pack magic, come on. Do something for us, last pack. On release, last pack magic, come on. We got Ninetales. Another Pokemon I feel like I should love a lot more. I think Ninetales being fire is what shies me away from it. Also, I tend to like the Pokemon that have 3 stages. Golbat, and there's Ho-Oh. Big ol' Firebird. Fireboard. We're gonna hit a recap here, folks, starting with our double rares. Pyroar, Chinchino, Dragalge, Gourgeist, Gallade, Beedrill, Pyroar, Cobalion. We got our illustration rares, Lagoo, Tauros, Ampharos, and our ultra rares, Felipe, Mega, Dragalge EX, and there's Emma. It's funny because, like, I think because of the coat and everything, it looks like she doesn't have a neck. She's kind of, you know what I mean? And then, of course, we're gonna beat SIRs today. It's release day, we're gonna beat SIRs, man. Congrats on that hit on the normal type right there for Dominator Booze with the Chinchino EX. I keep saying it, that smooth coat ability on the card makes me very curious about the competitive integrity of the card. Folks, that was Pokemon Mega Evolution Chaos Rising by the Single Box. Pick your type, number 1. We got number 2 coming up, and after that, we're gonna start hitting up the random numbers. Thank you all very much.